Crafts channel, and I am Dio Cetro. I'm going to be taking you, just like I promised you in the last video, on how to measure perfectly for a suit jacket, or what we call blazer. So without wasting much time, let's jump right in. But at the end of this measurement training, if you discover that my training is beneficial to you, kindly hit the subscribe button and share. To get a proper measurement for your suit jacket, or what we call the blazers, you need to be very, very careful with the following measurements. Number one, understand the fact that for any blazer or suit jacket to be good or bad, it starts from here. The journey starts from here. Once you have messed up here, wow. Once you are okay with this part, with this shoulder point, I'm telling you, the shoulder and the sleeve, I'm telling you that everything is almost well. Then you now talk of the what? The chest measurement. Okay, so let's start the journey. The first measurement we are going to take for getting a blazer suit, a blazer cut, is the shoulder. And in getting this, you need to understand that there are some specific bone joints on the shoulder of men that you need to pay attention to. You need to pay attention to the fact that there are some specific bone joints here that you need to take cognizance of, and all you just need to do, locate that point, which is what I will call point A, to the point B. You will discover that will be exactly, even you can feel it, that there is a kind of bone, a protruding bone structure here. Once you have that is, for this young man, is 16. Is 16. You will discover something, that this back measurement or shoulder measurement that I'm taking, if you look at it, is different from where the shoulder of the particular shirt that is putting on, because this is a ready-made clothes, or one size fits all clothes. But in making a bespoke suit, you have to get the exact measurement. So this is back 16. So for a customer that has back 16, just place your hand there. The next measurement you are going to be taking is your what? Your sleeve length. Immediately. Once you have your sleeve length, just place the tape back to the elbow point, hold it right there, and just stylishly bend the hand of your customer or the person you are measuring. What you are looking for is this bone here. Once you have this joint here, just look at the measurement. That's 22. Once you have this measurement 22, why are we bending this way? Because if you should just take it straight way, look at, that's 22. But if you just take the measurement just straight like this, you are going to measure below the actual measurement. This is 21. So that's why you see some suits that when the person wearing the suit is seated, the suit will jump back. But with this measurement, to just be a little bit, then you have this stylish outage of the inner shirt. Okay? With that being said, what's the next measurement we are going to look out for is the chest measurement. And in this chest measurement, all you just need to do is to locate the highest point of your customer's chest. All you just need to do is to get what I call the tight measurement. In getting accurate chest measurement for male, just get the chest measurement. Once you get the chest measurement, the tight chest measurement, make sure it's just the tip of your finger that is in between. This is the tight measurement. You cannot sew on this, and you cannot write this down. But I'm going to show you my simple trick. My trick is that if I have chest measure 32, what do I need to do? I just need to add some degree of freedom to this, so that when the customer is putting on the suit, there is space enough to accommodate proper shaping. So if I measure 32 for a suit jacket, I just need to add 3. Or if the customer wants some level of space, I can say, okay, let me add 4. But for a young chap, a young guy, they want their suit to be very, very compact to show their six-pack. Don't mind me, some of them, they don't even have any six-pack. It's just like one pack. But let's assume they have their six-pack. By the time you have this 32, just add 3. With that 3, everything will be what? Well compacted. And the shaping of this side will be so lovely that even if it's for a wedding suit, I tell you, you don't want to go beyond 4. Okay? But if you are sewing for an adult that wants space in their suit jacket, what you just do, once you've gotten that 32, I tell you, just add 6. Maximum of 6. That will give us 39. So with that 39, you can see how roomy it will be. Sorry. 32 plus 6, that's 38. The kind of suit that the aged ones, they've seen it all. They don't want any compartment. They want to free themselves. So, but for a young chap, if you want someone that understands fashion, that wants their suit a perfect fit, at 32, just add 3. You have what? 35. You can see how free it is. By the time we take in some inches and all the stuff for allowance, everything will fall well. Then the next measurement you don't want to forget is the tummy. Don't mess with the tummy. When you want to have ask your customer to relax themselves. Breathe out. Let your tummy come out. So you can see what I'm saying. So you have to really understand your customer so that they will not take in their breath while you are measuring this part, because this can destroy all the effort that you are putting into the construction of their suit. So make sure that, ask them if they have eaten. Have you eaten? Okay. Ask them if they have eaten, so that if they have not eaten, you can add like 1 inch extra or 2 inch extra. But with this, we have here 30 and half. 30 and half. So the next measurement is what? The waist. The waist here is 30. Waist 30. You can see that there is just slight difference between the tummy and the waist of this young man. But in sewing for suits, it's always good that the waist goes in more than the tummy. So whenever you are taking your measurement and it's like the tummy is smaller than the waist, then you know that there is an issue there. Okay? So the next measurement for suit jacket that might shock you is the hips. Wow. Why do you need the hip? You discover that as the suit jacket is coming from this way, it goes in here and branches out. Be surprised about this measurement that we are talking of here. We are talking of the hips. In getting a proper and well-shaped suit, you need to get the hip measurement. Why? Because the cut for the blazer comes in this way and branches out. And most of the time, the hips of the customer or whoever you are working for might be bigger than even the tummy. So you need to take the hip measure by running your tape rule round and hola. See what we have here. We are getting hip 33, hip length, even 33 and half or 34 will do for this young man. So I will just look at the one that fits the more. I think I'll have to go with hip measure 34. With hip measure 34, I'll have a very balanced suit blazer at the hip side and the tummy side already taking cognizance of. So what is the next measurement to look out for? You should be talking of the jacket length, the suit length. So in measuring the suit length, there is something that you need to take cognizance of. The peak point here, the peak point here, which is the highest point of the shoulder. You run your tape rule right on the chest of the customer, especially for those that are well loaded with extra muscles around this part. Just run it down. Now the question is, what actually determines the extent of your suit length? I tell you, it is nothing but this point. So all you just need to do is to run your tape. Once you run your tape, try to locate this point. This is the point that determines the length of your suit. So by the time your customer folds their hand like this is it. It cannot be more than this. Anything extra, that is what we call Bako Super Sack in Nigeria. So this is length 26. You discover that at this length 26, a proper core coverage is provided for the flap here. Okay? Now, the next thing we will be talking of in suit measurement is the round sleeve. The round sleeve. I'm sure you don't want to mess up with someone's wedding by not getting this place properly fitted. As in, the suit style of nowadays is what? It must be properly fitted here. It should slope downward. As it's coming down, it's reducing. It's on a reducing scale. Okay? So, in measuring the round sleeve, this is what you do. If you get the tight measurement is, for this young man, is 12. If the tight measurement for this young man is 12, I tell you, you cannot cut and sew at this level. You need some degree of freedom. So that, remember the fact that he's still going to put on a shirt. He's still going to put on a collar shirt in between. So, you have to create space for that shirt. So with that, we have what I call 15. So round sleeve for this young man is 15. Now, a simple calculation. If the tight measurement for this young man is 11 and a half, if the tight measurement for this young man is 11 and a half, and the actual round sleeve is 15, that means for every tight measurement of your round sleeve, all you just need is to add 3.5 plus 11.5. That gives us what? That gives us 15. Okay? You've gotten this point, then you move to the wrist point. You get the measurement for your wrist. Just create a little space here. 7.5 will be okay, because at the end of the day, even if I sew on quarter inch or half inch, it boils down to 7 or 8. With 8, if you are taking half inches in as allowance for sewing, then you get back to your 7.5. So that is okay. Now, the next question we should ask ourselves: we have the chest measurement, we have the suit length, we have the tummy, we have the waist, we have the hip, we have the sleeve length, we have the round sleeve. What else? There is something very, very important when it comes to male jacket, and it is the beauty that comes from this part. So you need a round armhole, the round armhole. So all you just need is to take your tape measurement, round this arm, and create some degree of freedom, so that when the young man is raising the hand up, he's not having some peppery sensation here. And with that, we arrive at 18. So we can use round armhole 18. You can use round armhole 18. You can use round armhole 18 for that. With that, we'll have a perfect fit of the sleeve being attached to the back. Then this is very funny. You've taken the back, which is otherwise called the AB, but there is something that you need to take if you really want a suit that the frontal part is perfect. What about the back? You can imagine on a wedding day, they've seen the front is fine, and by the time the groom and the bride they are going, you are seeing something funny at the back. That is why you need to take what I call BOS. BOS means back of suit. Trust me, all you just need to do is to locate the point here and the point here. That gives you the back of suit measurement, which is just, in this case, 14.5. It is with this that you'll be able to shape the back to have the perfect bespoke cutout pattern. Perfect bespoke cutout pattern.